Hi there, I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent training. In this video, we're going to talk about phrases where one word ends with the R sound and the next word starts with the Y glide, letter Y or the Y sound. So we're looking at the linking between and Y. And typically, this isn't something that changes or is a strong link, unlike some of our other sounds where we say the sound differently depending on what's next. We're still going to say the ear, air, sound the same way, and we're going to say the y sound the same way. But the viewer requesting this video probably has a challenge moving from to y, so let's talk about that and give you some examples you can practice with. So, for example, if I'm using the phrase, I can hear you, I'm going from ear, my tongue is back and tight in that R position, to you. The y glide is basically a semivowel that glides kind of from the E to the yeah. So it's not an E and an I don't want that won't be the same as saying yeah. But my tongue moves from the position it's in when I say the vowel E to the position it's in when I say the vowel yeah. So it's not saying an E or an it's moving between those two spots. Yeah, you. I talk about this quite a bit in my videos for the contrast between words like ear and year, because many people struggle with making that y sound if they have to follow it with an E vowel, like in a word like year. So maybe also going from here, ear, to you, back to that y position could be challenging for you. What I'd say is, in this case, start with the word you, and then try adding in just the R sound, you. Then add ear, you. Finally, hear you. So I can move fairly smoothly between ear and you, hear you. If you just really break down what's happening with those two sounds, feel what's happening in your mouth, and if one of the sounds is not coming out correctly, start with that sound and then build from there. You, hear you. Often if I'm saying a phrase like I can hear you, if I start with I can, by the time I get to hear you, my mouth is going to do it however it used to do it. It's really relying on the motor habits there. So I need to change the order of events, break down the sounds, and put it back together with that new sequence of sounds to get it correct. Another example you could use is where you were, where you are, where you did that. That has our air sound plus our y sound. Or another example, I was there yesterday. So you might find, it's actually not a problem for me when I'm starting a word with yesterday versus you, in which case working on that problem word wherever it breaks down should be helpful to you. Thank you for this request. If you have a request for a word you'd like to see me cover in our Word of the Day series, or some linking or certain sounds that give you trouble, do feel free to leave that in the comments, because I can direct you to resources that will help you. You can get more help for the R sounds and the gliding y sounds in our Sounds of English course, how they're spelled, what words they're in, and some tips to correctly position your mouth to make those sounds in more detail than I gave you here in this video if you need it. That's our Sounds of English course on SpeechModification.com, and it's a great way to build a strong foundation to pronounce any word you like confidently and easily in American English. I hope you'll check it out. I'll be back again tomorrow with another Word of the Day video, and on Saturday we'll have our live question and answer class. I hope to see you there. Thanks so much for watching this video, for liking, sharing, subscribing. All of those things really help the channel to grow, and I truly appreciate your support. I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com. Remember, if you want to sound like a native speaker, you can do it. SpeechModification.com. Bye, everyone. Hope to see you again soon.